Picture this. You have just wrapped a 45-minute interview, and you are sitting on a goldmine of stories and hot takes that could easily blow up on social media. Now, the real challenge begins. You need 10 snackable viral clips to post across your channels throughout the coming week. You could spend 3 late nights hunched over your laptop in Premiere Pro, hunting for start points, resizing, and praying that the audio levels are just right. Or you could type a few simple words, press a single button, and have your ready-to-post clips queued up and waiting for you. If that sounds too good to be true, let me introduce you to the reality of Vizard, your new secret weapon for content creation. Let us be honest about the old way of doing things, where traditional editing involves paying people, renting gear, and bleeding time and cash. If you try to do it all yourself, you are constantly juggling software, subtitles, aspect ratios, and the existential dread that your hard work might flop. Most creators just end up reusing the same tired stock footage everyone else is using, making their feed look like boring wallpaper that people scroll right past. Then AI tools arrived, and they split the market into 2 distinct camps for creators to choose from. The first approach is AI that scours stock libraries to pull clips that match your general vibe, but these can feel predictable and unoriginal. The second approach is text-to-video generation, which creates brand new footage from scratch, but it is often overkill for someone who just needs to cut up existing long-form content. Now, there are plenty of platforms out there that own pieces of this puzzle, like Opus Clip, which is great at finding emotional spikes and laugh lines. However, some creators find that these tools can be a bit heavy-handed, often requiring you to manually fix the timing or the crop to make it feel native to TikTok. Then you have tools like Submagic, which are beautiful for educational content because they align captions perfectly with your spoken words. The downside there is that it is very literal, so if you are trying to punch up a joke or inject some personality, the AI might miss the nuance. Capwing is another solid option for browser-based editing, though its free tier can be limiting with watermarks and export restrictions. And Hypernatural is pushing the custom character angle, which is amazing for storytelling but can be expensive and unnecessary for your daily social clips. There are also all-in-one suites that promise the kitchen sink, but often you end up paying for expensive features you will never actually use. The hard truth is that the technical stuff like cutting and resizing are precision tasks that AI handles much faster and cheaper than any human could. But AI still does not understand the unique nuance of your brand voice, or that specific micro-expression that turns a clip into a viral moment. The smartest workflow is a hybrid one where you let the AI do the heavy lifting, while you provide the creative steer and the final polish. That is exactly where Vizard finds its sweet spot, focusing on turning your long-form videos into viral-ready clips automatically. Vizard analyzes your video to find the best moments, the laughs, the strong opinions, and the emotional beats, and crafts them into polished, captioned, and correctly cropped clips. You can generate versions for TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts all at once without ever having to hop between a dozen different apps. If you want to take the stress out of your schedule, the auto schedule feature lets you set your post frequency and drops your content automatically. It is not a black box either because you can easily preview your queue, reorder your clips, or swap them out before they ever go live. The content calendar acts as your command center, letting you batch approve clips and manage cross-platform posting from one single dashboard. For small teams and solo creators, this is an absolute superpower that replaces hours of exporting, uploading, and manual calendar management. While other tools focus on bits and pieces, Vizard stitches the whole process, detection, editing, and scheduling into one creator-first workflow. Vizard focuses on turning what you already have, your own unique personality and content, into a steady stream of high-performing material. Pricing matters too, and Vizard's model is built with the creator in mind, ensuring you can scale your posting frequency without getting hit by surprise overages. Let us be clear, this is not about replacing your creativity, it is about replacing the repetitive, mind-numbing tasks that prevent you from being creative. Vizard frees you to focus on the big ideas, while it handles the busy work of spinning up multiple variations in the time it used to take for one. Real, efficient workflows look like this. You upload a long video, Vizard creates your clips, you do a quick review and polish, and it goes live. Then you look at your analytics, see which hooks are working best, and use that data to iterate on your next batch of content. That is content velocity, and it is the only way to achieve real growth without burning out after just a few weeks of consistent posting. Of course, if you have extremely specific creative direction or complex legal requirements, you will still want a human eye for the final approval. But for 90% of creators, podcasters, and coaches, Vizard handles the heavy lifting so you can get back to creating what you love. So what is the payoff? Better consistency, less friction, and a sane workflow that allows your content to live rhythmically across all platforms. Think of Vizard not as another subscription cost, but as a time multiplier that actually reduces the hours you spend stuck on the technical stuff. If you would rather hand the busy work off to technology so you can focus on your ideas and your community, that is exactly what this was built for. Bottom line, AI has changed the game, but the trick is picking the tools that fit how you actually work, not just the ones that sound fancy. Use AI for the grunt work, use humans for the magic, and you will be posting more, iterating faster, and growing without burning out. So go out there, record something you actually enjoy, and let Vizard worry about the rest. I will see you in the feed.